Hey guys, this is GamerFreak 1001 with part 2 of Rockman Exhaust. And in this part we are going to take out probably 3 or 4 more Robot Masters. And whichever one I feel like doing, which right now I feel like doing Quickman, so we'll start with him. Except his level doesn't rely on quickness. It relies on careful jumping. Like that. These are instant kill. If you jump on them, they kill you instantly, just like the spikes in Mega Man and Mega Man 1. But they, just like the flaws in Mega Man 2, you can land on them if you have invincibility frames. Those are just edited versions of Tilly's to make it look like they're an electro ball. Electro ball is one of Pikachu's moves. This is probably one of the easiest stages in the game. As you can see, it follows off Springman. For Mega Man 7. Which is what Rockman Duo's X Machina uses in one of the stages. It looks sort of like either Kirby or Springman. And I can tell this is Springman, except for the electrically computer background. I'm pretty sure that was designed by the creator himself. Now, DHI is a very well-known hacker. He's only made a few hacks on romhacking.net, so if you expect to find any hacks by him, you're probably going to find Rockman Exhaust, and that's probably it. That's the main one that he created. And no, not to take that path. This one is different. If you take the wrong path, you die. Basically, it's either take the right path or death. They should at least make it to where you have to go back and redo the level instead of dying. These things are back here again. These annoying things from Woodman stage in the second game. And no, I'm not going to die. Stop hurting me. Yeah, see, we're that close to Quickman. And here we're going to fight Quickman, which is a very strange boss in this game. He acts very weird when you shoot him. He won't, he'll get in the side of the screen and he'll just sit there and you can't hurt him until he moves again. Just see in a minute. Now see this, look, I'm shooting him, but then when he's right there, I can't shoot him anymore. He acts the exact same way he does in the game. He acts the exact same way he does in Mega Man 2, except for a few changes. Geez, I wish I had an item to get up there, but I don't. What weapons do we have? Bubble. No, I guess our only choice is the Buster. I'm reloading it. Because I'm not using 2 E-tanks to fight one boss. Any tank to fight a boss and lose. This boss is hard and because it goes into the side of the screen. I would say it's harder than the original Quickman. Definitely a little bit harder than the original Quickman, because the original Quickman was like, you have to be like use a time stopper, and I don't think the time stopper is his weakness, if I'm correct. Because I haven't played this hack in a very long time, and guys, there's something bad was happening with my computer last night, so I had to delete a lot of stuff because it was just not responding and it wasn't working very well, so I had to re-download this and the hack. So our best bet one to go to would be Crashman, because we have Crashman's weakness, and number 2, we can use it against him. I'm going to go to Airman. Now, not much has been going on. I've just been playing Eggman 7, and the final boss in that game is ridiculous. I'm trying to beat him, but then his things are so impossible to dodge, and it's like you can't even dodge one of his freaking attacks unless you're like an expert, which I've seen people do it. It's possible to do Wily Capsule and Eggman 7 no damage, but it's very hard to do. And here we get Quitman's weapon, which fires 2 things on the screen. And it's kind of useful, especially if you want to take out far enemies. If you want to take out enemies up top, it's very useful. It helped me on Wily Stage 2 when I first played this game. But it doesn't take that much damage, and number 2, it takes forever to kill things. I'm going to keep killing these for health. Thank you. Now, I said check out these channels: Yoshi Unfolded, Green Yoshi Pico Girl, and Pikachu 71, and Stella 1544, and X Rosie's Biggest Fan X. And now, we're not dying. Because I refuse to die in this hack. Now, I can't think of much to say except for that I watched the black and white episode today. That's about it. I've been sitting around, like Mega Man 7, I got to the Wily Stages, and I've been dying a lot, especially on the final Wily Stage, as I had to fight the 8 Robot Masters and Wily himself, and by the time I get to Wily, I don't have full health anymore, which really sucks. I kind of wish that they made the Wily easier in that game, but since it's the final Mega Man game, they had to decide to make it as hard as they could, I guess. And we have health. I refuse to die. And I'm going to keep shooting these so I get health, which takes a really long time. It's really annoying. Now, farming enemies for health is probably one of the most annoying things you can do. Because it takes forever, and you have to keep going back, and keep going back. And then you're like, and they don't give you what you want, and then it's like, an hour later, 10 minutes later, you'd be like, give me what I want, you freaking little enemy. It always works if you're playing hacks save state list, and here we have a custom enemy design, which is very good. It says Weathers, I guess that's what it says. And here we go into the part where we have to fight these things again, kind of like Metal Man stage. And we have our air guys, which are back to haunt us, and they will not, and this is not their last stage appearance. They will be back in stages like Flashman. And this part is really annoying. The platform will travel along the platform travels along its set path. See what whatever it does there, it will do. There. Oh my god, freaking little. And here we go. I've died. And this part is hard. Well, not really. I just have low health, so I'm dying. Whenever I have low health, I suck at this part. And the first time I did that, I did it with item 2. Because it was very difficult for me to do, and I felt that if I didn't do it with item 2, I would die a lot, and other things would happen. And I'd be pissed off at the hack, and then I'd be like, time to quit. Now another hack I'll be playing, those little rabbits will fire instant death balls that kill you instantly. So gotta watch out for that. And this part is really annoying, especially if you don't have full health. Especially if you have 1 health bar, like me. And there we go. Oh, we get health, but we die. Yeah, we get health, but there's a price. We have to die. How great. I'm just gonna let that thing jump off. If you ask me. Oh, I could have gotten 2 1-ups. Crap. Okay, let's see where it drops us off. Drops us off here. I guess that's fair. Because I was scared to just start this, because I did not want to die and have to replay the level again. I was afraid I wasn't at the midway point yet, and I was afraid I would have to die and restart. As you can see, their little balls are destroyable by, I think, quit as well. Yeah. I guess this weapon's going to be our natural defense from now on, instead of the metal blade. Mega Man, why'd you get hit there, Mega Man? Do I have to strip you of your raping duties? Because Mega Man, you need to do your work. I'm not going to let you rape another famous star again if you don't listen to what I said. Do we have? 1, as I suspected. And no, I'm not dying to get a free life. I don't remember this airman. Oh, is this the airman that fires backwards? Yeah, it is. It's the extremely easy airman that fires backwards and doesn't even jump. This airman is pathetic. This airman will fire backwards in the other direction, therefore giving you a clean spot to shoot him. Therefore making him probably the easiest hacked robot master airman I have ever seen. And with him, we get 2 of our best weapons in the game, which is the air shooter and item 2. Which we need item 2 to complete Wily Stage 1 and a few other things. And plus it makes a few of the other stages a lot easier now since we have item 2. I'm going to do Crashman. Crash Man uses a weird weapon in this game, and as you can see, freaking Kirby reference again. Freaking King Dedede. What's with King Dedede? Why is King Dedede trying to kill Mega Man? I'm tired of the freaking Kirby reference. Why does every single freaking hack have to have a Kirby reference? I mean, seriously, I want to see one hack that doesn't have anything, one Mega Man hack, Japanese Mega Man hack that doesn't have anything referenced to Kirby. I mean, people, start thinking of a different game to reference off of. I like Super Mario Brothers references better than Kirby references. Kirby references are overused and are used way too much. And see, here we have another custom enemy. It's a flame baby head, I guess. A flame baby head, I don't know. Now these flame baby heads, they just jump and shoot. This is why we might need the... And as you can see, we have more King Dededes trying to kill us. And we have one of them flying enemies from Kirby trying to kill us. Well, King Dedede, you're not from this world. Could you go back to your world, please? King Dedede needs to go back to his world. This is Mega Man, not Kirby. As you can see, the bubble is a lot stronger in this game. Only some of the weapons are changed in this game, so don't expect to see that many changes to most of the weapons. As you can see, Metal Man's weapon is completely unchanged. Even though the Metal Man boss was changed, I kind of wish you would change the weapon to where you could fire like Metal Man. Kind of like the one in Deus Ex Machina. And the one in Deus Ex Machina was awesome. It's like, it fires like a whole bunch of song notes, and you do the same thing as him. And how many lives do we have? We have 1 life. And we're going to probably die on the boss, so we gotta go ahead and get it over with. And as you can see, he fires Kirby stars at you, and therefore makes the Crash a way better weapon in this game. It's also the final boss weakness of the final boss in the game. Because the final stage is not really that hard. Why does he use the quick man's weapon? He's not quick, he's slow. He's actually slower than he is in the original game. And see, we kill him in like 5 hits. And we're not even 30 minutes in, we have 2 Robot Masters defeated. And as you can see, he's going to give us the Crash Bomb, which is a lot better in this game. And we have Man, Woodman, Flashman. I think we're going to deal with Flashman because he is the hardest. His stage is the hardest and he's the most aggravating. As you can see, his stage relies on flashing. Your best trick here is to use the jump start button trick, or allow save states, or item 1 or item 2. with this boss, but I cheated and got to Wily. So I cheated and got to Wily, and I beat the Wily stages even though they're harder than this stage. I think this stage should be a Wily stage. Reverse Wily 1 and this stage, that'd be better. Because Wily 1 is kind of easy, except for one section in the level. It's just the first section of the entire level. And there we go. This is the part that's going to be aggravating after this. Kirby's stars are there. Look. We can't blow the wall up. As you can see, look. Oh! Quick lasers. Why should the man that gives you the time stopper be so evil? This part's going to take forever. I'm gonna keep blowing this stage until I make it. This part is annoying. Because quick lasers are the most infamous thing of Mega Man 2 and number 2, and I think slowing down is actually helping me. And I think we should use to cheat the Surpass Flash Man, because he's way too hard in this game. And we're about to use about 4 million save states, I'm guessing. And since we're save stating in one slot, we have to... We don't have to restart the level again if we mess up the state. Okay, I guess we're going to skip Flashman for now. And we'll do Woodman instead. This stage is very creative. Climbing on wood. It's got a very good track too. See, look, we're just gonna climb on wood. And you'd think that was a pit, but it's really not. It's a secret passage to anything, if you want it. And then we have these little Kirby guys. I figured it'd be, I had no idea just realized these were Kirby until now. Because this is annoying. Kirby Kirby reference, just I get pissed off at freaking Kirby references. And as you can see, they fire little balls of energy, I think. This is one of the misconceptions, where one of them leads into the pit, and the other one will lead to living. Let's just say it leads to good things. And that's the end of it. That's the only section you'll see on this level of that. As you can see, those are fast. If you shoot them with any other weapon, they will split into two. However, if you shoot them with your Mega Buster, they will get destroyed immediately. This part's going to be annoying. And why did I use my E-Tank? I didn't want to use my E-Tank, so I reloaded the save. And we are about 30 minutes in. We have only about 3 Robot Masters left in Rock Band Exhaust. I think I might just use a cheat to get to Wily because I suck at the Flashman stage. I'm not very good at Flashman stage. I've always sucked at. Sorry if the game's going looks kind of crappy because my computer's a piece of crap. It's like 11 years old. I've been using this computer since 2000. That's why it's so freaking old. Been using it since 2000. My parents bought it, and now they never use it, so basically I'm the one using it, and I have to endure the crappiness of this computer. Even though this computer is a piece of crap. It works fine for an 11-year-old computer, but it's a piece of crap. I think after this week, I'll do another card unboxing in a few weeks or so. Oh, and look, we get a little shortcut since we had the crash. Which means we get to take the upper path instead of the bottom path. Where we would be using the trees to get across and other stuff. Probably just a glitched enemy. Oh look, Mega Man glitched to where he's not climbing on the right one. Now we're going to go up, and which one does this lead us to? And look, item 2 can help us get this. As you can see, it's sorta edited from the original game. It's got like little lines instead of what it used to be, which is just 2 rocket things on the side, and I think his weakness is the air, if I'm correct. I think this is one of those ultra fast Woodmans. What is this boss's weakness? I'm gonna try, bubble. Let's try that. All I have to do is climb up here and shoot it at him. I suspected it was the bubble. It's like I remember this boss's weakness. I suspected it was the bubble. And I was right. I seem to think stuff and then I get it right, which is happens most of the time. And we have 2 Robot Masters. We have Heatman and Flashman, which Flashman's going to be a dick, so I think we might change to the Wily Stages. His stage focuses on hot water. Mega Man's in boiling water now. We only need 2 more items, which is item 1 and item 3, which we will get from Flashman. And Flashman Stages is really hard, so Not sure if we'll get to beating him. So what? That leaves air and flash. That means that if this boss is weak to the wood, that means that Flash Man is weak to the heat. And we got past that by using tricks and cheats. And I don't think that sprite was changed at all. It's basically like a platform. Whatever, we'll die. Oh, look. That was the midway point. And there we go. We got the midway point. And let's just keep going. This is probably the easiest E-tank in the game to get. Just walk behind the thing. And it also uses Gravity Man graphics in a sense. With the platforms and stuff, I would say it uses Gravity Man. Except for like the pipes and stuff, they're probably custom. And there we go. And this stage is really annoying, I would have to say. It's not very annoying, but it's annoying. Let's just say Mega Man's climbing up a pipe. Really cool. It kind of makes him look like he's climbing up a pipe when he's really not. It's just 2D, making it look like it's 3D. Like with the Mega Man spinning. Tried to make Mega Man look like he was spinning all the way around, but really he wasn't. This is an edited version of the Hot Dogs, and as you can see, it glitches where it flashes Mega Man's face. And we saved at the wrong spot. Got to save. We can get ourselves an extra life. We're going to save here. And here we go. Now, Heat Man in one of the hacks I'm going to play, his stage is very hard. And I think, if you guys have played Rockman Exile, you know what that is. Anybody who's played Rockman Exile knows what that stage is. It's a stage full of invisible platforms and other stuff meant to throw you off. And here we have another one. When really you could just sit in the water and destroy it if you and do nothing. And again, right here. Oh, see, it's glitching, so I'm hitting it and I'm not really hitting it. It looks like that. Which I just made that more confusing, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And here we go. Heat Man, the boss. I'm going to trust that it's wood. Oh, I forgot. this is the ridiculous Heat Man that stays in one place. All we have to do is sit here and shoot him because he's messed up. And he's retarded, apparently. And let's just sit here and keep shooting him. And I'll speed it up because it's taking forever. And we beat Heat Man, and that was the most pathetic Heat Man boss in the history of Heat Man bosses. Guys, just to let you know, I'll be at some event from like 8 to 12 for 4 days, so I probably won't be making videos those days. Meaning that I won't be putting videos up from August 1st to the 4th. Meaning that I'll put up some video, like one video that I've been meaning to put up for a while. Actually, for a few weeks, and we have 7 Robot Masters defeated, and that leaves only Flashman. And we are at the 36-minute mark, meaning that I would use item 1 if I wanted to, but I don't. I mean, what's the point of that? This part's hard. This part used to be hard. It's got like Brightman graphics for the spikes. Now, if you were to fall from here, there would be no way you'd be able to live at all. Unless you got extremely lucky and were able to use item 1, and then you were able to do some epic maneuver where you jumped off, and then you used item 1 before your invincibility frames ran out, which your invincibility frames don't last very long, so I wouldn't expect you to do very well on that. And we have every single weapon except for one weapon, which is what he has. I think he's weak to the wood, if I'm correct. Yeah, he is. I remember. I cheated at the Wily Stages, and I fought the Wilies, and so far I found out Flashman was weak to the, and we're stuck here. And I stupidly loaded a state where we didn't need to. I'm gonna save a state every time I destroy an enemy. Let's try to do this without using any tricks. I hate the quick lasers. They were my least favorite thing in Mega Man 2 and my least favorite thing in the Mega Man series. But when you have the laser, when you have the time stopper, it's easy, but apparently DHI decided to put it in the Flashman stage. And I might edit this all out till I pass it. Or I might beat Flashman off video. If it's an hour and I still have to beat Flashman, I'm either going to. Okay, we're just going to use a cheat to get to Wily. And I know that particular cheat. Okay, A5, B2, B4, C1, C3, C5, D4, D5, B2. Because he didn't change the cheats at all. Now, Flashman, I decided to cheat since I couldn't get past his stage. So, I didn't want to spend forever trying to get past his stage. If you want to see the stage, Flashman stage, just watch another video. Don't complain that I cheated. Because if you complain that I cheated, I'm going to I'm going to remove your comment or I'm going to block you. It's annoying when people do that. This stage focuses on industrialness. And here we go. We go into the first stage, we've got some Dr. W's, some of these Sniper Joes. Now this is the part I was talking about that you're going to need item 2 for. It's basically, oh my god. It's basically if you get it wrong, you fail. Don't worry, I can end this pretty fast. Unspeed it up. And here we go. Again. Save a state unless you're an expert. Don't want to make a mistake here. Like that stupid mistake, too high or too low will kill you. It's one of them jump over the spikes and go up to the top maneuvers, which I've gotten a lot better at it since I first played this game. Now, here's what you could do. You could use item 3 of the spikes and just make it up there easily, or you could do the or you can do that one maneuver, which is you could go here, use item 1 here, and use item, or you could just fall off the back of it and use item 1 here, which is actually what you're supposed to do, or you can go up to that little small space. Here we're going to need the crash. And you can see the crash is a lot better weapon in this game. Just like in Rockman Exile, you'll see a very good crash bomb. Practically the best crash bomb and a half I've ever seen. It shoots like 28 crash bombs. You can shoot infinitely. You're not confined to when it explodes or when it shoots, and then the metal blade is a terrible weapon in that game. Because the metal blade doesn't do much, and the metal blade uses one bar for each metal blade you want to shoot. And there, the first one is gone, and the second one is gone. Best use one of the 4 E-tanks we got. This part I prefer using item 2 here. It may look kind of risky, but it's really not. It's actually kind of easy to do. Therefore, meaning that it's not a very hard hack to play. And we got hit. Means we're going to fall down and have to redo this section again. Oh my god, Mega Man, stop falling. There we go. Going to use item 1 and take a little ride. I would like to find a way to make it to look like where those spikes aren't underwater. Maybe I should go into the editor and make it look like the spikes aren't underwater in some stages. Because that's the problem I ran into in my hack. I was playing it and then I found out the spikes were in the water. boss. When we continue my playthrough of Rockman No Constancy, you'll see that this part goes a lot faster. He's gray. You might think he's weak to the bubble, but that doesn't signify that. It's supposed to signify that he's weak to the metal blade. And we beat the first Wily stage. Again, sorry I didn't cheat. It's just way too hard. It's way too hard. Flash stage is not easy for me. And here I'm moving on to the second Wily stage, which is really annoying and really hard too. Go. Wily Stage 2, which is, in my opinion, the hardest stage in this game. It uses what? It uses Mega Man 3 Wily Stage graphics, I think. Yeah, it does. Except for some parts of it, which look like custom. This is where the quick comes in and helps us. Hopefully our item 3 can make it up there. Besides from this game, I don't think there's any other bosses that are weak to the metal blade, so I think we're fine. We're gonna have to creatively use item 2 here. Not really. It wasn't very creative. Looks like we're out of every item except for item 2. Health has more important than weapon energy. And we have almost full health. You're stupid to use an E-tank here, unless you're someone who's really bad at this game and you need to use E-tanks every time you take a hit. And here, the instant death spikes are back to strike us again. That's not their last appearance, though. Dips like that, it makes you think that there's going to be another one of platforms again. And we made it past the first part. We're going to need item 2 here. Hopefully item 2 can coast us along, which I doubt it can. Let's see who's calling. Be back in a minute. Just when I'm freaking unknown callers again. I hate unknown callers. They're unknowingly calling you, which sounds weird the way I said. And we are at the 50-minute mark, so... I wish I had like Camtasia or Cam Studio or something like that. Still not enough to make it through the one part. This guy decided to use the cat symbol for blocks. The Japanese cat symbol, put them on blocks. That's the big craze about the freaking Japanese cat symbol. I don't see what's so great about it. It's really not that spectacular, if you ask me. It's alright, but it's not like something I'm crazy about. Apparently Dr. Wily's happy, or he has a cat in his house. I would expect a Japanese hacker to use something like this. Just enough to get us across. Barely. I'm going to reset it because I accidentally pressed the freaking thing again. That was just enough. That was all we needed to get us across. Now we get an E-tank, which we will need. And we have 4 E-tanks, and here we go with the second Wily boss. Excuse me, I use a lot of... I would use a bubble on this boss, but sadly the bubble in this game fires up. Oh my god, the slowing down of my freaking computer is messing me up. Computer always slow itself down, like when I'm playing a game or something. Recently, my SNES emulator hasn't been working very well, and that's not good. Recommended for someone who's a beginner at Mega Man 2. But it's a weird thing is that Rockman Exile is actually a Mega Man 2 hack. Not a Mega Man, not a Rockman 2 hack. It's just been translated back into Japanese. which is very interesting because oh my god, Mega Man, do not die. It's called living. Mega Man. I just want to use another one of our freaking tanks. This boss pisses me off. I use all my freaking tanks for one boss. Also, I use like 5 million save states. Those of you who like to see hacks save stateless, I'm not playing this hack save stateless. Do not ask. It's a way too hard of a game for me to play save stateless, and plus I suck at rockman exhaust, so. Actually, it's like that one boss in Mega Man 3. The one boss in the first Mega Man game in Dr. Wily Stage 3. The one that goes faster with each one you destroy. And we beat it. I'll probably preview the Wily stage and then we'll just end it here. Here we go. We're still the same old freaking castle it was in the original game with the rocket. His elite. As you can see, this stage is a water stage. This stage is it has water physics, which is annoying. And I hate water physics. And we're gonna use our crash. We've exacted no item energy left, so we need to focus on refilling the items. And we have our medal. There we go. We'll keep shooting it. I hate it when water physics are involved. Now the water's yellow. Now when you shoot those, their shell comes off instead of actually shooting off like in the original game. Therefore, making it more of a threat if you shoot one. See, we needed item 2 here. one of these little item 2 runs. Guys, we're at the hour mark, so this has been Gamer Freak 10,001 with part 2 of Rockman Exhaust, and in the next part we will be finishing up the Wily Stages. Bye.